Hi there, and welcome to Readlee. Let's get your class created. So I am on my teacher dashboard. The first thing I'm going to do is go to the classes on this top menu. And this will bring me to this page where I have profile, account, classes, and students. If I want to create or import a class, I'm going to go to create class, and it will bring me to these options. The first option is to import from Google Classroom. And so if I click that, I'm able to see all of my Google classes, and I can choose all of them, or I can choose just a couple, and it will import those classes for me. You will see that once they are imported, you should see the number of students in that class populate here, and then it will show that it's synced. If I have changed my roster, if I've updated that class in any way, I can always choose Sync Google Courses, and that will go check in with Google Classroom, make sure that all of the information matches. And so I should be good to go with my students there. When they log into their Readlee accounts with their Google emails, it should automatically recognize them as part of that class and put them in that correct class. So I'm going to go back to create class. Import from Clever is exactly the same thing. I'll hit import from Clever, and then I should see my Clever classes and be able to import that way. Instead of saying sync Google courses here, it will say sync Clever courses, and it will work the same way. It will go back, check in with Clever, make sure everything matches, and change anything that does not. So those are my import options. The last option is to manually create a class. And so this is, I don't have Google Classroom or I don't have Clever, but I still need a way to get my students in Readlee. So I'm going to manually create that class. I'm going to call this History Period 1 and create the class. Next, it will bring me to options of how I want that class to look. First I'm going to choose the grade level. These are 8th graders. I'll choose the subject, history. And then I'll choose the class code. And so I can either enter a new class code. So I'm going to call it Rauch Kelly 1. And so that's what I'll share with my students. Or I can have it generate the class code for me with just some really common words. And so I have that option. If that class code is the same as another teacher, it will let you know and ask you to create a different one. I can also show advanced settings. And this will give me student privacy settings. So let's say I don't want my students' emails to be automatically collected, and I don't want their names to be automatically collected. I can toggle those off. It's helpful to have that information, but if I'm worried about that privacy, I can certainly toggle that off to protect my students. And then I will save class. And here is my new class. And to get students in, all I would do is share that class code. You'll see that it's been copied, or share this invite link on, maybe we use Canvas. Maybe I just email them that invite link. Students will click it and then be prompted to create an account and be entered into my class. If you have questions about how to get students on, we have a video for that, so check it out on our YouTube channel. Happy reading!